Hi everyone, it's Maury Pickering here from Pickering Luxury Garage. Again today, as we decided, I mentioned in my other video, that we're clearing up some of the cars that I've had in my collection for some time. This car here we've had in the family for around about 4 years now, and it's built basically as a 1976 Australian compliant Escort, but it's been dramatically modified over the years. As you can imagine, the cult following of a Mark II Escort, Mark I Escort, this car's been built as a Mexico body tribute car, rally car, tarmac car. Very exciting car in its day, and if anybody's heard of a 2-litre Escort going through the forests in Europe with the Blomqvists and all the different people that drove back in that period, they're quite an amazing sound that most people can hear the car coming. They know it's a Ford Escort. So this car's been built very well, whilst paintwork and all those sorts of things, it's not a high priority. It is a tribute to the collection of this era of car, and you can actually buy these cars new in England now. They actually build them from new, remoulded the car. And as a collector, these cars again are quite eclectic. Some of them are making, when I say making, 180, 200,000 pounds. They're exceedingly rare cars these days. So a 2-litre Escort like this, and we'll just take you through and show you what has been done to this car. So other than the actual flares and the body guard, which is very reminiscent of Trev, we've gone and put obviously coilover suspension and Wilwood brakes, a quick rack, a rally rack system into the car as well. Coming around to the rear of the car, obviously in an Escort we always had a leaf spring system and those sorts of things. Well, this car we've changed it to a complete coilover system again. So again, you can change the ride height of the car, you can drop the back, you can lower it, lower the front. And underneath the car here, you'll see we've got a complete Watts Link rear end again. So this is a complete adjustable rear end. You can lift the car up and down, you can change the pitch angle and how you'd like the car. So a lot of money has been invested in the underbody of this car in getting it comfortable. Obviously we've got fuel pumps, we've got full exhaust system here, handmade full exhaust system. You can see all the mandrel bends, cut selection here. It's got a heavy duty undercarriage here. We've got a heavy duty prop shaft system and a tail shaft obviously. All of this area is all brand new, the way the diff housing's all picked up. Again, you can see the coilovers there. We've got brand new tarmac rally tyres put on the car here just the other day, just finishing off this motor car. Going further along, the standard 4-speed gearbox was obviously very much part of Ford Escort, and we changed this to a 5-speed Sierra style gearbox, so it's got a beefed up bearings, beefed up inside the engine, inside the transmission. We've got different carrier system. Again, it's just, we've made the car pretty bulletproof underneath mechanically. And you can see the front control arm, the front strut and control here. All of this is all, very well done. I mean, this is a road car. It's a road registered car. You can take it to the track and you can track the car. You can have a fun tarmac weekend, you can do a little bit of rallying, you can pull it out of the shed, you can keep it as a collective car. We've dropped the car down now. Obviously we had a look at the underside of what we've done underneath mechanically of this motor car, but what I'd like to do is show you the heart of the 2-litre Pinto and what's been done to this motor over the time. So just give me a moment here, we'll just pop this up. No bonnet struts in these days. This is all so now we've got the heart of the matter here. This is the 2-litre Pinto. So the 2-litre Pinto was just a single overhead cam engine. Obviously we had Cosworth engines in the day, BDA right through now to BDG, and some of these engines today are 360, 380 horsepower. No turbos, just screaming their little hearts out. But it all started basically back with this small little 2-litre Pinto type engine. This engine's been completely removed, rebuilt. We've 48mm side draft Weber carburetors on it. Obviously the engine's been balanced, all the bearings, everything's been replaced, full internals, all the pumps are all new, MSD ignition system, obviously strut brake tower brace here. You can see the original compliance plates on the car. Not too much of it's left in the original history of the car. Over the back here we've got obviously the part of the braking system which has been dramatically changed again on this car with a Tilton braking system, which I'll show you on the inside of the car. But again, we've got brake bias set up in this car, we've got ride height adjustment set up with Watts Link, we've got coilover front rear suspension, we've got Wilwood front brakes on this motor car, clamp over rear brakes, but again, as you know, in a rally or a tarmac, handbrakes are obviously the part we're using to turn the car. And opening the throttle. So coming around the side of the car here, if we have a look, the interior in this car, for what it is, 1976, we've gone through the interior of the car and we've made the car very new. When I say that, it's a 76 Escort, you know, but if you were to compare this to a new car, it's very, very good. All the rubbers and seals have been replaced, the dash pads, carpets, vinyl trim, but we've kept the original heritage of the car. You'll see the tilt and brake bias system also, which is set up very conveniently just down here on the bottom of the dash above the throttle. And you can see also, when the camera comes around, you'll also be able to see our under dash, they call it an under dash, tilt and pedal box system. So, which is a very expensive, but again, amazing and very strong system when you're driving any sort of rally car or any road car, race car, yeah, at any sort of speed. And we're just, this is not EFI, you know, when I talk to our young people these days, and you know, you have to talk to these cars, you have to love these cars, carburetors, all of that sort of stuff. So there's not too much to it, but you know, you just got to feel the car and you know, come to know the car. And this is actually cold, so we'll just see if she just starts on one pump. And that's it. So we've gone straight to an idle straight away. So that's pretty impressive. We've just pulled it out of the showroom, so we'll just let that warm up a bit. But you know, this sound of this motor car to me is just says Harry Batten, and it just says rally through the Thousand Lakes Rally, or ducking around the back in the mud and island. The Monaco Tarmac Rally. You know, these were exceptional piece of history in the motoring. So, but again, it's time for this collection, you know, car, one of my collections, to go to market. So we look forward to selling it and getting it a new home. And that's an Escort.